5 psychological tricks to control any conversation. Words don't just communicate, they control. Most people think conversations are random exchanges, but in reality, every word you say can be used as a tool or a weapon. There are people out there who can make you agree, submit, surrender, without you even realizing. And if you don't learn how this works, you'll keep getting played, manipulated, and out. In this video, I'll show you 5 powerful psychological tricks that can help you control any conversation and protect yourself from people who already use them against you. The power of silence. The most powerful person in the room is often the quietest. People are uncomfortable with silence. They rush to fill it, explain themselves, or expose their true thoughts. By simply staying silent after asking a question or hearing something unexpected, you shift the power dynamic. You make them work harder to keep you interested. And in their rush to break the silence, they reveal what's hidden. Use it when negotiating, catching lies, asking someone for their real opinion. Silence isn't empty. It's loaded with power. The yes ladder technique before they even know what they're agreeing to. Get them to say yes. This is a psychological trick marketers, politicians, and manipulators use all the time. It works by starting with small, harmless questions. Do you like helping people? Would you agree that honesty matters? By the time you ask your real request, they're already in a yes mindset. Their brain craves consistency, and saying no suddenly feels uncomfortable. Use it to win debates, make someone open to your ideas, lead people into agreement. The first yes unlocks the next 5. Name it to tame it. When emotions rise, logic dies. People get overwhelmed in arguments, confusion, or guilt. But when you give their emotions a name, you seem frustrated. Or I sense you're nervous. You immediately bring their brain back from chaos to calm. You become the emotional guide. Suddenly, you're not arguing, you're leading. This works in conflict resolution. Customer service themselves. Calming, anxious people label the storm, and you become the anchor. The mirror technique. Want someone to like you? Show them. This is the easiest trick that most people overlook. Simply mirror their words, posture, tone, or even facial expressions. Psychologists call this mirroring, and it triggers deep feelings of connection. They feel understood without knowing why. Used right, this technique builds trust instantly, especially with strangers. You can use it in job interviews, first dates, sales conversations. When you reflect someone's soul, their guard disappears. The power of scarcity. The less available you are, the more valuable you seem. This isn't about pretending. It's about protecting your time, your attention, your energy. When you leave something unsaid, unchased, or unfinished, you leave them wanting more. When you pull away slightly, people lean in. When you're too available, they forget your worth. Psychologically, our brain equates rare with valuable. So in any conversation, use this when you feel taken for granted. You want to make an impact. You need to reset boundaries unless you use it with wisdom. Silence creates mystery. Mystery creates value. Value creates control. Final emotional wrap-up. Words can be weapons or shields. They can set you free or trap your mind forever. You've just learned 5 tricks that most people never even notice. But power is dangerous. Don't use these to manipulate. Use them to protect, to lead, and to rise. Behind every word, thought, and fear you've ever had. Because the moment you understand the human mind, you no longer get played by it. You play the game, and you win. If this changed the way you think, subscribe. We don't just make videos, we expose the truth.